Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your girl UC. If this is your first time of tuning to my channel, you are welcome, and if this is your second time, you're also welcome. Please do well to subscribe, comment, like, share, and click on the notification bell down below to support your beautiful planet we are living on. Is made up of 70% water. The human body is also made up of 70% water. So water is the life. It is a life force. It doesn't only give life, it is life itself. Therefore, the water we drink should be a very important thing to us. So today, guys, I'm going to tell you why you have been drinking. I'm going to tell you about the water you've been drinking thus far. You may have been drinking the dead water. Yes. I know you may be wondering what's dead water. So I'm going to put you. So guys, the water we've been drinking is dead. Yes, it is dead. Okay, where does your water come from? You give me the answer of, oh, from the sea, from the ocean, the valleys, what have you. Where does the industrial waste go to on a yearly basis? It is being dumped into the same sea, into the same ocean that your water supply comes from. So at the end of the day, our water supply is being threatened by so many pollutants. Actually, the air we breathe, we can't really do much about it. The environment which we find ourselves, we can't even do so much about it apart from moving to an ecologically cleaner area. That's the best we can do. But when it comes to water, you have a choice. You have an option. Because the water you drink matters. It affects every area of your health. So the first kind of water we'll talk about is water in plastics. By plastics, I mean the water in sachet. I mean your sachet water, your bottled water, the water in your dispenser machine. They are all in plastics. They may be of different hardening degrees, but they are all plastics. And plastics are petroleum-based products. They are made up of various chemicals which are toxic to the human body. So you see, when you're drinking from plastics, you're drinking water that has been contaminated by chemicals. It is not advisable to drink water from plastics. The chemicals used in making these plastics eventually leaks into the water, making it unfit for drinking. Even if we try as much as possible to run away from these plastics and decide to drink from the water that runs through your house, at the end of the day, you may still be drinking water from plastics, because if the water is running through your PVC pipes in the house, your PVC pipes are still made of plastics and the chemical still leaks. Although water in plastics are a bit safer than those in metals, but it still doesn't change the fact that it is toxic to human body because it is partially dead. So if you try to avoid local pollutants by drinking from your bottled water or from plastics, you should also make sure that the plastic are BPA free. BPA means bisphenol A. This is an industrial chemical used in producing plastics which are poisonous to the human body. So this is all you can this is the only thing you can do about your plastic water. So another kind of water that we've been drinking that is partially dead is the tap water. This is because the tap water is mostly untreated kind of water, which is toxic. It is filled with toxins and it's unfit for human consumption. So if you must drink the tap water, you should make sure you get a filtering system that can remove toxins from the tap water. I mean, it should be able to remove the heavy metals, the lead, aluminium, nickel, fluoride, chlorine, petrochemicals, pathogens, solvents. All of these things should be out of your water before you can consider drinking it. I'm sure you're surprised I mentioned chlorine and fluoride. Yes, chlorine actually dehydrates, and fluoride, on the other hand, in as much as it is believed to help prevent tooth decay, it is toxic in the sense that because it is a byproduct of petroleum and neurotoxins, it is terrible for human. Another kind of water you may like to avoid is the distilled water, because it is also partially dead. Fine, it is known that distilled water uses a kind of filtering system known as the reverse osmosis. This filtering system actually removes all toxins from your water, which is supposed to make it so fit for drinking. But unfortunately, while removing those toxins from the water, this filtering system also removes the good trace minerals alongside the toxins. So at the end of the day, the distilled water should not be considered as an option. Although you can remedy this situation by getting some ionic trace minerals, few drops into your water, also a good option you can consider if you must drink the distilled water. Another kind of water you should avoid is the alkalized or ionized water. This is because the alkalized or ionized water is not partially dead. The alkalized or ionized water is totally dead. Dead, guys. This water has been electrocuted. It's been injured, it's been destroyed, it's been mutated, it's been denatured. It is dead. Like, don't go for it. Period. Why do I say distilled water or the ionic water is being filtered by the alkalized water machine? And these machines have some metal plates in it. These metal plates, over time, because they are being plugged to an electric source, the water in it becomes electrocuted, and the metal plates in it over time corrodes, it swells, it expands, and at the end of the day, even the free radicals in the water, it's being turned black, making it so unfit for drinking. The water has been injured, the metal plates has corroded, the whole water becomes so unfit. So why would you want to drink such dead water? Because it's dead water. Instead of giving life to you, instead of giving you life like a living water should, the alkalized water takes from you. It takes a whole lot from your body. So the best thing to do is to avoid the alkalized water, because it is a dead kind of water. And apart from that, the alkalized water actually comes with a higher pH. It has a pH level as high as 8 and 9 and even 10. The body pH level is at 7, between 7.7 7.9. So why should you take water far above your pH level? And at the end of the day, even if you're taking the alkalized water into when you're drinking this kind of water, it goes down into your digestive system. It sits in your stomach. Yes, it sits in your stomach. It sits there, waiting for your body to reduce the pH level before the water can be put to use. And if your body reduces the pH level, you have actually stressed your body. The body has to work 2 times harder to reduce this pH level of the water, to reduce the pH level of the water. So at the end of the day, you're stressing your digestive system, therefore making it weaker. Yes. So at the end of the alkalized water is a no-go area. It is dead water. Do not go for it. And sometimes even the alkalized water, the so-called alkaline-based water, is being put in plastics. These plastics, the chemicals of these plastics eventually leaks into the water, still makes it unfit for drinking. So even if the alkalized water is being placed in a bottle, in a glass, it is still unfit for drinking. It is dead. Avoid it passionately. So you may like to ask, I haven't mentioned this kind of dead water. What kind of water is best to drink? I'll put you through this. The living water is the best kind of water to drink. What then is the living water? The living water includes water that are from a flowing source. Water that flows. It is living. These are water from your creeks, from springs, from ponds, from rivers, from oceans that are flowing. These are living water. But I will advise you to drink water from the spring. Spring water. Spring water is the best kind of water to drink. Why is it the best kind of water to drink? Let me explain. The spring water is a natural kind of water. It runs through mountains and valleys. And as it runs, it's actually picking up minerals, trace minerals, nutrients that are good for the human body. Although it is true that water in South America, in Paraguay and Argentina are known to be the cleanest kind of water. But unfortunately, this cleanest kind of water has been purified. It has been purified chemically. So it has been purified chemically. So why then would you want to drink a chemically purified water when we have the naturally purified water, which is the spring water? Or would you even rather go to South America or Paraguay or even Argentina just to drink water? Think of it, guys. When you have the spring water very close to you, the spring water remains a good option for drinking. Secondly, another kind of water you may want to drink is a high quality water that has been placed in a copper vessel. Yes. So if you are able to get your living water from a flowing source, you can get some of it and put into a copper vessel. Leave it overnight, place on a wood or a wooden surface, and then drink the following morning. As soon as you wake up, you will be drinking the living water. This is because the copper vessel charges the water. You may wonder, what is the benefit of the copper vessel? The copper vessel simply charges the water and changes the structure of the water, but it doesn't change the composition of the water, which is oxygen. You may like to get all the health benefit that comes with drinking from a copper vessel, starting from boosting your immune system down to fighting off bacteria in the digestive tract. So if you really want to get all this, you should drink directly from the copper vessel. Do not turn it into another utensil. Drink directly from the copper vessel and you get its benefit. But hey, another kind of living water are found in your fruits, vegetables and herbs. Yes, this is a second type of living water. So instead of going for the spring water or going through the stress of getting the spring water or storing water in copper vessel, a good thing to do is to buy your lemon. A good thing to do is to get the juice from a freshly cut lemon. A squeeze of it into your water reawakes your water. It reactivates your water because the water in the lemon is alive. So it actually wakes your water. If the water is partially dead, it brings it to a living state. Okay? So it latches onto the toxins in your body and flushes them all out. But in as much as the lemon water or the lime water brings your water back to life, the living water in your lemon can only bring back partially dead water to life. It can only bring back the water in plastics, the water from your tap, your distilled water. It can bring these three back to life. It can never, ever bring back your alkalized water, back to life. Your alkalized water is dead. There is no hope for it. That is why it's not even advisable to drink water from the alkalized water machine. Seriously, it is dead. It's been injured. It's been denatured. There is no hope for your alkalized water. Forget it. So with this, guys, I believe you've learned a lot. So do not forget to subscribe if you learned something new from the video. Watch, comment, like and share my video, and click on the notification bell down below so that I can notify you each time I post a new video. Thank you.